Hello, everyone. My name is Ron, he, him, and I live in Philadelphia. I'm an organizer with Uncommitted PA and a leader in Philly DSA. I want to thank you so much for listening to this Uncommitted Pennsylvania Empower Relational Organizing training uh, and being part of the effort uh, uh, to pressure Joe Biden to achieve a permanent ceasefire in Gaza and end the genocide. So before I start, I want to remind everyone, if you haven't gotten the chance to sign the Vote Uncommitted pledge, please go ahead and do it. You can go to uncommittedpa.org and click the take the pledge to vote uncommitted button at the top of the page. So if you are a voter in Pennsylvania and if you have not done that yet, please do so. So to give a very quick history, so in 2008, Barack Obama did not make the ballot for the Michigan primary. So his campaign mobilized voters to vote uncommitted as a symbolic rejection of his primary opponent, Hillary Clinton. Um, Now, years later, it's April and the Pennsylvania Democratic primary is well underway. And this campaign, following on the footsteps of similar campaigns in states like Michigan, is following the lead of that campaign to persuade voters to write in uncommitted in the Democratic primary to reject Joe Biden's backing and financing of Israel's genocide in Gaza. We have a goal of turning out tens of thousands of voters to write in uncommitted in the Democratic presidential primary in Pennsylvania on April 23rd. Joe Biden, he is counting on us to be disorganized. He is counting on us to forget about the blood on his hands. He is counting on us getting scared and voting for him regardless. This primary, all of these primaries that we are having in the United States right now, this is our opportunity to show up as a community and say no, to say that enough is enough, and that if he wants to win Pennsylvania, if he wants to win Michigan, and if he wants to win other states, he must support a permanent ceasefire and stop funding this genocide. So, what's the best way to turn out people to vote uncommitted and pressure Joe Biden? Well, the main way we could do that is by talking to people we already know. We are the best messengers to people that who we already know in our lives, because the people that we know love us and trust us and are more likely to listen to us rather than random strangers. So today, we're gonna make a list of people that we want to talk to and have our initial conversations with them. And to keep track of uh, who is talking to who and what our people said, we use a system called Empower, which is a very simple and straightforward app, which you can use it on your phone or your laptop as a website. And now we will go through how to use Empower. So if you have an iPhone, you can go to your App Store, or if you have an Android, you can go to the Google Play Store, and you can find the Empower app there. And the code for this app will be uncommitted, at least for our campaign. So first step is going to the App Store or the Google Play Store and downloading the app Empower. So as you can see here, just search Empower Relational Organizing, and you should get this app with the tagline Front to Front Outreach with this logo. So make sure to download it. So once you download it, it will take you to this page. So first you would need to create an account. So you would need to type in your phone number, or you could type in your email address. And as you sign up, you'll get a code via text or email. So make sure to enter that. It'll also then ask for your zip code. So enter your zip code as well. And So after that is done, it will ask you to submit the invite code. Uh, so join an organization to receive actions, enter your invite code, getempower.com/invite code. And for the purpose of our campaign, the invite code will be PA uncommitted. So I'll repeat that. Our invite code for Empower is PA uncommitted. Following that, it'll also ask for your name or nickname. So type in your first name and last name and hit submit. So what will this app show you? So once you once you have created your account and inputted your invite code, it will show you instructions and shareable links that will help you share the accurate information with folks you know about the best way to support this campaign. How to write in uncommitted without running into any issues. So it will have a prompt with some information about like what the campaign is about and the purpose of it. Um, and then, yeah, as the conversation advance, um, yeah, hit keep going, and it'll take you to additional pages. So in this page, it will say, so add 15 people to your list, reach out to them and ask them to vote uncommitted. If they say yes, help them make a plan to vote on election day and make sure they know where to go to vote. Um, and people are much more likely to go vote if they walk through a plan to vote and have all the information that they need. And of course, in this page, it will show all the relevant information. So polling location finder, which you can find at the Department of State website, how to write in uncommitted. So when you get your ballot, you'll have Joseph Biden, Dean Phillips, and a write-in section. So the way to vote uncommitted is by filling in that circle and writing in uncommitted. And it'll also, if folks have any questions about like the campaign itself or what it's all about, we also have a frequently asked questions page. So you can just click that and it'll take you to the uncommittedpa.org website, the FAQ page. So if you encounter any questions about the campaign itself, you can probably find a response to your question on that page. So this is the basic gist of how Uncommitted works. So you'll be given a script which you work through, and you will also have shareable links, which you can share with the folks you speak to about how to vote, how to find their polling location, where to apply for a mail-in ballot, and responses to frequently asked questions. So yeah, so how does this process works beyond the script? So yeah, so when you go to your people section, it will ask you to build a list of at least 20 people to start with. So it will ask if you would like to access your contacts so that they can have the phone number and the other contact information of your contacts. Uh, so hit allow to allow them to add from your contacts. Then once you do that, you can go through your list of contacts and you can click the check boxes or the circle to add someone to the Empower system. If you don't want to add someone to the Empower system, don't check these boxes. Only check them if you want them added. So in this case, we are seeing, Abby Amnesty and Abby Spenlove being added to the list, while others like Abir Detroit or Abbas Corey Bush have not been added. So yeah, so once you check enough people, ideally 20 people to start with, um, it will show you who you have added, and you can hit save and finish once you're set on your list. All right. So then yeah, so in the app, it is pretty intuitive and has a lot of guidance. So what happens once you add enough people to the list? Well, you have to start reaching out to them. So you have to figure out, okay, out of all the people that I've added, who is maybe the easiest to talk to right now, or who is free right now for a conversation. So once you figure out who you click them, it will have some guidance on how to have effective conversations, like asking them how they're doing, acknowledging their perspective, and comparing your responses to uh, the prompts, compare the responses that you received to the prompts in the app itself. Sorry, back to the same slide. Okay, so once you have processed this information and figured out who you want to start with, um, you can you can start tracking that information under their profiles. So for example, in this case, under Maddie W, it has questions like, did you reach out? And you can mark whether you have chatted or not. You can then record their responses, like will they vote uncommitted, or do they know how to vote? Yeah, so these can be easily tracked under their profiles. And just click the other with the three dots. All right. So yeah. So what happens? Once you click someone's profile and specifically the other button, um, you can have a couple of different options. So it allows you to directly contact them via, say, email or Instagram, Signal, WhatsApp, or so on. You can also edit your conversation templates. So you can either copy the conversation starter you already have or edit it to change aspects of it. Or you could even choose to text them ad hoc or without a conversation starter. So just customize your own conversation starter to tailor it to each individual. Right. Yeah, and as you can see here, we can see an example of the conversation starter here. In this case, it would be, hey, Maddie, I'm planning to vote uncommitted in the primary because Biden is supporting genocide in Gaza. Will you vote uncommitted Tuesday, April 23rd? So yeah, if you want to copy that conversation starter, you can, or if you want to edit it, you also can. And what are some of the other prompts here? Uh, yeah, in this case of Maddie, the hypothetical voter, um, it, the prompt here is you invited Maddie to be a leader, but they haven't signed up yet. So you can keep track of, you can hold yourself accountable by, checking the box for, whether you reach out to them or if you're still waiting on a response. Some of the other prompts include, how they feel about the genocide and like what exactly that they want. Um, will they vote uncommitted, and what their response is, whether yes, or if they already voted, and if they voted, how they voted. Uh, it also asks questions like, did they know their early voting center or polling location? So yeah, as you can see here, there are a number of questions which you can ask or customize, and a number of different boxes which you can check that best corresponds to the response you got from your contacts. Oh yeah. And some other questions include if they are willing to talk to their own people about voting uncommitted. So yeah, basically recruiting people that you know to help recruit people that they know. So for example, if I hit up 3 people, and ask each of them to contact 3 people on their own, that means that the 3 people I contacted, they can now contact 9 people. So if you can begin to mobilize people through our networks, it can easily have massive ripple effects. Um, yeah, so if they're willing to talk to their own people about voting in Uncommitted, you can also invite them to the app. You can share the invite information, and it will text them this link to download the app and yeah, log in with their number. And you can also make notes on what else that they might want to do, such as whether they want to hand out flyers or if they want a table, phone bank, or something else. And additionally, yeah, as mentioned earlier, you're also able to share content like the polling location finder, how to write an uncommitted, and frequently asked questions. Cool. Oh, and last but not least, yeah, you can keep going. Um, yeah, you can keep going, and once you're done with one person, you can hit up others. And if you're hit up all 20 of your contacts, you can also add more names, um, names of the people you could reach out to and mobilize. And yeah, and once the campaign is done, you can also sign out, and there is the option of deleting your profile if you don't intend to use it after this campaign. Or on the other hand, you could if there's a future campaign that you want to use this tool for. And that concludes the presentation on how to use the Empower app for the Uncommitted Pennsylvania campaign. And again, I want to emphasize, if you have not taken the pledge to vote Uncommitted yet, please do so. You can go to uncommittedpa.org and hit the pledge button at the top. And download Empower as soon as possible, if you can, as the primary is just a couple of weeks away. Thanks, everyone. And let's do this.